Mrs. Bola Awokoya, the ever-delectable and bubbling queen, popularly known as Wondamomma by close friends and relatives, clocked the big 50 in grand style. And to celebrate the landmark birthday, family members and friends were hosted at the Federal Civil Service Club in Ikoyi, Lagos on Saturday, the 8th of February 2020. Mrs. Adebola Awokoya, who is the younger sister of former First Lady of Lagos State, Dame Abimbola Fashola, is an Oyo State-born registered nurse who practiced in New York, USA, until 2 years ago when she decided to return to Nigeria. Mrs. Adebola Awokoya has been described by those who know her as a woman with a heart of gold who loves and cares for children, especially those with special needs, prison inmates, and the elderly in society. Mrs. Adebola Awokoya is also a motivational speaker who loves to impact knowledge and leave lasting prints in the hearts of anyone she comes in contact with. Little wonder, friends and family members rallied round her to celebrate the Wondamomma, Mrs. Adebola Awokoya, at 50. Among the very important personalities who graced the occasion were former First Lady of Lagos State, Dame Abimbola Fashola, eldest sister of the celebrant, former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. Sarah Adebisi, wife of former Lagos State APC Chairman, Mrs. Toun Ajomale, Permanent Secretary, Women Affairs and Poverty Elevation, Lagos State, Mrs. Yewande Kalesanwo, and many more. The event featured goodwill messages from friends and family members. A friend of the celebrant, Mrs. Nike Salau, described Mrs. Bola Awokoya as a selfless and loving woman who loves life and loves to live it to the fullest.
I'm here to celebrate this joyful occasion with Bola. I've known her years back. We both live in New York City, and I think we both live in Queens now. What can I say? I just usually run into her at parties in New York. She's very, very lovely. Whenever she passes by you, she will say hello with a beautiful smile. I always wonder, who is this beautiful lady always greeting me whenever she sees me? I just fell in love with her smile and with her manners anytime she sees me in New York. So I wish her happy birthday. I'm so glad to be in Nigeria on this wonderful occasion and joyous occasion that I'm able to celebrate with Bola. I love her so dearly because of her nice manners, like I said, and a beautiful smile. And I wish her many more. And I'm glad to see so many friends from New York also over here celebrating today with her. So I wish you happy birthday, many more in good health. Thank you very much for having me.
Mr. Ken, who is a family friend, said their friendship over the years has been a blessing to his family and that they are grateful for all her care and love. Mrs. Bisola Ogundikbe, sister-in-law to Mrs. Bola Awokoya, in her goodwill message, showered prayers on the celebrant and appreciated her for her efforts and sacrifices.
Bola is a very, very, very nice person. She's a jolly good fellow. You know, when we first met, we didn't really click. But then along the line, we became like super friends and sisters. I will say that from the bottom of my heart, I love Bola, and we love Bola in our family because she's married to my elder brother. So what I wish Bola today is long life, prosperity, good health, and all that she desires in life. Bola Awokoya shall be great, shall be lifted, it shall be well with you. Every of your heart desires says God will fulfill for you. God will bless you. Amen. And I declare and decree to your life, it shall be well with you. It shall be well with you. It shall be well with you. In the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, everybody.
Recorded tributes by family members like Mr. Babatunde Rajifonshola SAN, Minister of Works and Housing, and others who were absent at the ceremony described the celebrant as a great woman and wished her a happy birthday. In celebration of her 50th birthday anniversary, Mrs. Bola Awokoya paid visits to the home of the elderly and correctional centers with her crew to spread the love around. A documentary about the visits and philanthropic works of the celebrant was shown to guests as Mrs. Olabisi Labode took guests through the projects displayed on the screen in slides.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're about to cut the cake because we want the celebrant to go from 50 to 60, from 60 to 70, from 70 to 80, from 80 to 90, from 90 to 100, from 100 to 110, from 110 to 120. Màá dúró ní 120 nítorí ọkùn mi 120 ni wọ́n kí wọ́n tó lọ. But lágbára Ọlọ́run ibi tí àwọn dé ẹ̀yà kọjá bẹ̀. So from 120 to 130. But èmi kọ́ ni màá ṣe MC yín nígbà yẹn. Òótọ́ ni. Now we are going to cut this with the name of God because God is love. Ìfẹ́ dẹ̀ ló mú gbogbo wa wá bíbá ilé ni. Ladies and gentlemen, please can you count with me after 3 we go. 1, 2, 3. G-O-D. Ẹ jẹ́ bá mi pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn.
The celebrant afterwards hit the dance floor with friends and family members as the faith band provided melodious tunes of thanksgiving to God. From Biscon Communications, we wish Mrs. Bola Awokoya, also known as Wondamomma, a happy 50th birthday.